Hey, Hope and Gavin, that tree looks weird. Let's go check it out.
Let's.
So you guys walk over to the tree. This tree that would normally just stand straight up is now about about halfway through it. About like your guys is not, yeah, about your guys' height. It's cracked in the middle and slightly, so like the top half where it's cracked is like slightly ajarred.
Ooh,
If you want to make an investigation check, you can.
I will.
Both of you guys, if you want.
I didn't see anything. I got a 1.
16.
Hoping you look at the tree and you inspect it. It looks like it was hit. It looks like something hit the tree and it cracked and tilted a little bit, almost falling down. If you guys want to make another like to after we start playing for a little bit, I'll stop doing this. But as of right now, you guys were this is new to the campaign still, so I'm gonna say it. But later in the campaign, I will not. Uh, if you guys want to look for tracks, you can look
Okay.
for stuff like that.
And something that I need to get used to doing as well is investigating something like more than once. Like you've been reminding me like, hey, you can search for more books even though you've already found one. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay. I don't think of it that way, so I need to.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So go ahead and make a survival check to both of you guys if you want to see if you can find any tracks.
6.
6.
I mean, if they're
That one.
pretty big.
A nat one.
Oh, okay.
Swega, you see a pretty twilight flower,
Oh
and
yeah.
then you're like, hoping, look at this. And you guys both stare at a flower for about 30 seconds.
It's pretty.
Okay. Uh, if you guys want to just stand there and do it, because the way like skill checks work, like say if the only way to pass was to break open this window, okay,
Right.
and there's nothing else to do, I wouldn't. I'd probably make you guys do the check first, and then eventually I'd be like, you guys spend a couple minutes and get it open.
Right. So we don't
Uh,
just keep failing and sitting here and doing nothing. And
yeah, yeah, yeah. So you guys spend some time within like 10, 20 feet of like a circular area of the tree, and uh, you come across another tree that is almost running alongside the this pond. There's another tree with giant, not giant, but like large scratch marks around it. Not fully around it, but it looks like something clawed it.
hmm. Claude, what exactly? Sorry.
A tree.
Oh, another tree.
It looks like there's like claw marks in the tree
Oh yeah.
that
Well,
are
I'm
pretty
gonna
deep.
I'm gonna look for some more like tracks.
Okay.
Oh.
My rolls are so bad right now to do anything.
7.
Eh, oh my gosh. After about 2, 3, 5, 10 more minutes of searching, uh, honestly, you guys are honestly just a little bored. I don't know what Malaroff went to go poop, and he just hasn't come back yet.
Oh gosh.
And you guys spend some time looking at the ground, trying to find anything. Honestly, uh, you guys find a not a path per se, but where it looks like you know how paths usually are made because people just travel them so much it packs the dirt,
Yeah.
and essentially imagine the beginning of that. So it's starting to clear up, so it's like a kind of path, and you guys find that it leads. It looks like you find some human footprints that are coming from this pond out.
Barefoot human footprints?
Yes,
How large are these footprints?
they look to be normal sized human.
Okay. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, that's always the worst. If you guys like, I don't know how often you guys play video games, but if ever a boss or an enemy is the same size as you, then that's probably bad.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
beginning to catch on here.
Yeah.
Let's follow the tracks.
Okay. So you guys follow the tracks, and are you guys keeping an eyes on like the wilderness or the tracks themselves, or just both?
I would keep my eyes mostly on the wilderness, but like glance down at the tracks whenever
Okay.
to stay on them. But
Go ahead and make a perception check again, both of you guys.
11.
11. Okay.
No.
Dude, you are having the most trouble I have seen in a long time.
This is painful.
It honestly is. Uh, you guys continue on the path for about 30 minutes, maybe, and you notice that about 30 minutes down this path, seeing these human footprints, there, it seems to be like almost there doesn't seem like there be very many footprints, so to follow them is quite easy.
Okay.
Uh, you notice that there is kind of a small area where the footprints stop, and many footprints are jumbled in a small area. So is it as it looks as if someone was walking, stopped, and then jumped in different places in the same like in a small spot a million times.
Uh,
You understand what I'm trying to say?
that's I think so. It's
Yeah.
strange. Um, can we see is there anything significant that we can see in the area that would link to this?
What role would you use for that?
Oh,
Yeah, see, I
that's a
want to
good
try to
yeah.
yeah, I want to try to teach you guys. I don't want to. I never want to tell you guys to make a check unless it's mandatory. You
Makes
know?
sense. Makes sense. Perception check or yeah.
Okay. You want to look at the footprints or forest?
Forest.
Okay. So, what'd you roll?
16.
16. Okay. Uh, this the forest around you, specifically in this part where you are. So, the the like 4, 5 nearest trees seem to be not quite right. Some of them have small scratch marks. Some of them are kind of like pushed, almost as if like someone ran into it and kind of lifted the roots up, tilting it to a side. Not crazy hard, but enough to ajar it in a way. And some of the shrubbery and bushes around this area have like been torn up or just stepped on, destroyed.
Hmm. Uh, hmm. What do you think, Hope and Gavin? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking there was a confrontation right here.
Something. I'm thinking it's some kind of. I mean, first thought was a werewolf. Um, maybe he's changing. He doesn't know what's happening to him, so he's taking it out on the wildlife.
It could definitely be. It's a good thought.
Um, but I'm not quite sure. Can I make a perception check to see where the tracks lead from here, if they do leave anywhere?
Go for it.
20
Ooh,
total.
nice. Nice. You notice that there are footprints that are going off to. Um, so you guys continued west a little bit, and then veered off to the what would that be if you can west? Then you'd go like southwest. That's
Okay.
it. Doesn't really matter. You guys track back, but essentially you guys are heading southwest, and you guys continue on, and you see these tracks. These tracks are much bigger than the ones previously found.
Much bigger.
Yeah,
Do we
much big.
do I hear anything? Is it just a quiet forest at night?
It's quite peaceful, actually. Very soothing.
What is it a full moon out tonight?
No,
I didn't think so.
the moonlight would be uh hold on a second. It would be a it would be a would be waxing. So it would be right before
Okay.
a full moon.
Hope and Gavin, what are your tracking skills like? Are you good at tracking or
Nope.
oh,
I'm good at animal handling.
okay. All right, just follow me then.
So you guys follow the tracks for about an hour of traveling, and you guys come across some kind of a hill that's actually not a hill. Looks like as you guys are looking up, you guys are getting closer to mountains that are they're still farther away, multiple hours of walking, but still closer to them, being able to see even through the trees, being able to see the mountains. But getting closer to mountains as it is, you notice that there's a small cave that is going into the ground. So yeah, it's quite large. The entrance of it from it, it's quite large, and it seems to be going into the ground, not straight down, but like slowly sloping down and curving to the left.
Sorry, another tree?
No, you guys find a cave.
Oh, cave. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Do do we have any source of light that we could use to go into this cave?
Let me see what I got on me.
your dungeoneer pack might have torches in it.
Okay, I also do have dark vision, so it's I see in darkness as if in dim light up to 60 feet.
Yeah, so if you were to go in there, you'd be able to see better than Swega.
Okay.
I don't have any type of torch or anything like that, so I don't believe I have a spell either, so no. This is the one of the things I cannot do is create light. So I have
What kind of wizard are you?
whoa. One come on.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Take it back.
Frick, man. Um
Love you.
do you, do you have anything that I can light? Do you have like a lantern or anything?
I will not strip for you.
Whoa. This is getting weird now.
do you have a torch open?
I'm looking for the Dungeoneer's kit. Can't remember where it said what all was in it.
153. And it says it has a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pittons, 10 torches, a tinderbox, 10 days of rations, water skin, and a pack of 50 feet rope.
There be torches.
So I'm going to light one of his torches with my prestidigitation spell.
Okay. So you're not actually lighting it. So it just looks like you're lighting it, but it's actually not lit.
No, I can actually light it. I can actually
Oh,
burst into flame.
I thought you were using the light cantrip.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, I don't
you
have
light
that
it with
one.
prestidigitation.
Yep.
The torch lights and illuminates the forest around you.
After you, Hope and Gavin.
I will get my sword and shield ready and lead the way.
I hope I don't. We don't find a boss in here.
Uh, you
I'll try
guys,
my with all my
uh,
damaging hits.
Yeah.
you guys walk in. The cave turns to the doing like a slowly turning left until it it kind of shortens up into a small what is it called there's there's a wall, a stone wall, naturally made wall that is cutting off one path from another. So there's two separate ways to go.
Left is
Left
right.
is right and right is wrong.
I was just about to say it. Yep.
Okay. Uh,
So Peyton, do we want to go and in quotations here, finish the quest and go left, or do we want to veer off and have fun in another direction and go right?
Right.
All right, we're gonna go right.
okay, so you guys, where'd you get that from?
We honestly, this is something both of us created, like just made up.
Really?
While playing Skyrim, there would always be two different directions, and we're like, well, left is usually the way to complete the quest. So we're gonna go right and get some loot and stuff, and then we'll come back
Yeah,
around and
yeah.
go left. So
Okay, that's pretty cool. So you guys go left with the torch.
right,
Hope
right,
right. Yes, right. Right. Right is right. Left is right. Right is wrong.
yep.
So you guys are going the wrong way,
Mm-hmm.
and you head down. It seems to get a little bit deeper. It is slowly slipping more down, more and down, down. It's feeling colder and colder. The torch helping with that a little bit, not very much though. Um, as you guys are continuing down, there is small, very small, uh, like the smell of fresh water,
Ooh.
and uh, this the smell of water is quite it's fresh. Oh my god, it smells so good for just being water. It smells pretty dang good.
Like
Just
mount,
the
like
yeah, like mountains, like water.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
That like
do.
spring. Yeah,
Runoff.
Yeah.
yeah. So you guys continue down, and slowly, as you guys are walking, being very careful, you hear subtle the sound of water as you guys are going down more and more. About 20 minutes of a walk down, uh, you guys get to a large. So you guys go. So it's still a tunnel. So you're still going down this tunnel, and the tunnel leads to some water. As you walk up to water, you notice the cave is still circular, and the water is rising up, and then the tunnel seems to keep going, but there's water. There's water that's like angled down. I don't really know how to explain that properly, but
Hmm.
do you understand what I'm trying to say? Or if you could try to explain it better, because I've never had to explain this before.
So we're walking in, and there's
Yeah.
water angled down, like um
So
running
you guys are
over.
walking, right. The cave is sloping, so it's gradually heading downward. Okay.
Right.
So if you're heading sloping in a downward motion,
Yep.
downward direction, and there's water coming up, you'll meet the water, and the water is like leveled, and you're not, and the water is blocking the rest of the cave from going downward. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
you
I see. I
so
see.
so you could swim
Right.
into the water and continue going through the cave,
Yep.
but the water is filling up, or is not filling up, but the water is there.
Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
uh I mean, let's take a dip, shall we?
Um,
No.
l- Let me like do a short, shallow dip just to take a look because our torch is gonna go out if we take
Oh
a look at
yeah,
the water.
that's true. Uh,
So give me just a moment,
okay.
and I'm going to put my sword and shield both back on my back and go just a little ways into the water to where I'm submerged.
Okay, so you're full. So as you step into the water, it is cold. It is very cold. Uh, as you fully submerge yourself, it is fresh water, so that's good. Uh, as you swim down just a little bit, so you can see past where Suego would be able to see, and you see that the cave goes it goes down a little bit more and then back up. But if you want to go further, you can.
And he can go further, like
He can go
floating
further, yeah,
above the
swimming if
water.
you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
It
gonna
no
go
no
back to.
he's still submerged. The whole tunnel is submerged, but the cave that is underwater right now, you as the direction it's going is down a little bit more and then back up.
So it appears as though there's an air pocket over there.
No 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 no. Should I just draw it and then take a picture?
Hey, if you want, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I apologize. I'm trying so hard
Um,
to explain this.
Peyton, um, even if the torch goes out, yes, it will be dark, but I can. I mean, yes, you have more torches, but I can um dry the torch with my spell and then relight it. Like if that even works. Like I
Okay.
can,
If there's somewhere to get back out of the water up ahead.
yeah. I can also hold the torch. I mean, yes, it's submerged, but if you want to go, I can hold the torch above you in the water, as far as it can go with my mage hand. But then you'll be without a torch when you get to the other side. So, um, depends on what you know. I don't know.
Cheese.
Cheese. I don't
I
think.
really want a slice of cheddar cheese right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that works.
Please show us your glorious drawing.
Um,
Peyton knows I suck at drawing, so
yeah, mine's gonna be awful too. Let me grab a pencil first.
What? You're a beautiful artist.
please rate these two pictures in like reference to my drawings.
Okay.
How good
Well,
at
that would end up being mean to either one of you. So
exactly.
I
Okay. So, oh my gosh. All right. Uh. Oh God. Let me.
Are you Peyton? Did you take off like? Are you just jumping in with like your backpack and everything, or
yep.
okay? Just curious. I can dry up to 1 cubic foot of material. It's about what I can do.
Okay. Okay. Let me just take a quick picture of this. Back. That one. Oh, is my battery low so it can't take pictures? Uh. Well, that sucks.
I know the feels.
I My battery is too low so I couldn't take a picture.
Wow.
Damn it! Okay. I'll try to explain it again. See if you guys get it. Okay.
Okay.
Bear with me. So you have a tunnel. Okay, a cave tunnel. So it's a circular cave, not circular, but it's a cave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going, it's going, slowly declining. Okay. And imagine like imagine like a half circle. Okay, you have a half circle, but imagine the half circle was a cave. You guys are at the top of the right side of the circle. Okay, and you guys see water. Hoping when you jumped in, you swam all the way down the half circle, and you notice that it went down for a little bit and then goes back up, and it's completely full of water. Does that make a little more sense?
So I'll be in water the whole time?
No, no, no. It seems to be going up, but you don't know how much more water there is and how much more cave there is.
Okay, so it's possible I can come up out of the water.
Yeah, it is
But,
possible. If yeah.
so Suega, you want to risk drowning?
Yeah, I think we should do it.
All right, let's have at it.
uh, any preparations before actually jumping in?
I'm gonna
Any,
leave.
any. I want to kick Swega in the balls just before we leave.
What the hell?
I'm gonna splash him since I'm already wet.
Oh
No.
my gosh. I'm gonna leave the torch, or I think we should leave the torch on the ground, so it's still burning on this side.
Do
Just
we have
in
a light to
some,
run to when we
yeah,
have to run from the boss?
something like that.
um.
So
Okay.
can we prop it up with some rocks? Just kind of.
Yeah. That's easy enough. You guys find some rocks and prop it up. It's good.
All right, let's take a dive.
You guys all get ready. Get used to the water real fast, and you guys all you swim going through. It lowers a little bit. The cave continues to go down, and then starts gradually going back up. And you guys start swimming upward, upward, upward. What's your constitution? All you guys.
All right, my constitution is like modifier or score.
The both.
Score is 12, modifier is 1.
Okay.
Score is 19, modifier is 4.
Oh my god, you're a monster.
Oh, I know. I'm a tank.
uh, Swega, you're able to do this, but you're really trying to hold on to your breath.
Yeah.
Hoping this is cakewalk. This is nothing. This ain't nothing at all. You guys start swimming more and more up, and you notice that the cave opens up into looks like the bottom of some kind of body of water. And you guys swim. You guys both get to the top, just enough. Swag, if you had a +0, if you had like a 0 modifier, you would have took damage.
I would have, yeah.
So you guys both get to the this. It looks like there's a couple of these in Skyrim where there is water that goes in kind of like a circle area around a small island.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's all in underground.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys can't really see what's on top of the island, but there you see vegetation, you see a lot of life, a lot of nature. It looks really, really beautiful, actually.
Is there any natural light coming through it at any point?
No, but you do notice that there are a couple of fireflies
Okay.
up on the island.
Screenshot.
Oh, you're gonna screenshot it?
Yeah, I'm screenshotting it right now.
Let me get out my camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do that real fast.
Yep. Well, I'm cold. Let's get out of this water.
Oh man, it's gonna be colder, but yeah, we should go to the island.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys swim for a second or two, get to this island. The island it's quite large for being underground. You thought what you thought was just water that went around in a small circle actually goes quite a big I guess say like river that goes around this island, and the island's a lot bigger than you would think.
Oh.
Instead of just being like a 20 by 20 island, it's more like a 60 by 60.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite big.
And is the water moving? Like you
No,
said,
no,
river?
it's
Okay.
it's still. I just use river because rivers are usually smaller.
Right.
So you guys pull yourself up on land. There, the vegetation is so alive. It's almost feels like it's more alive than it is outside. The plant life is vibrant, and the grass is. It looks like it just rained, and you know how the grass is when it just rained.
Yeah.
It's
The
it
dew.
yeah it looks amazing. Um, you guys stand up, shake off a little bit. You notice that there is some kind of stone structure about 20 or so feet in in ahead of you.
Um, is before we head to the stone structure, is there any plants that catch my eye?
There are, if you would like to make a survival check.
I will.
We have our own little apothecary.
13. Yeah, I have alchemy supplies. Come on.
uh, so sorry, 1 second. Let me find some stuff.
I'm hoping to make some poisons or something and apply it to some weapons, and I'm hoping to make
Yeah.
some like I don't know, maybe
No,
something to help, either buff or debuff creatures.
no,
So
that's awesome. I'm trying to find a certain
no, yeah, take your
one
time.
currently. I apologize.
That's totally fine. You were like so much more prepared than I am. I would just create something up on the spot and then I would forget about it 3 sessions later. And
Yeah, I have a hidden list that I'm not going to tell you about because if you found the list, that would be awful because you'd be like, I want this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I'm like, damn it.
yeah, no, I'll find the list and then next in a session or two I'll be like, yeah, I want to look for this specific flower.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, well, you have to go to a different continent for that one. Ha, take that.
Whatever.
uh, pardon me. Let me find it.
Hope and Gavin, what do you think of this place, man?
Pretty, I guess.
Pretty, I guess.
It, you guys in your lifetime have never
That's
found
awesome.
anything close to being like this.
Wow. So, Hope and Gavin, tell me about yourself. While we're, on this little date of ours.
I feel more comfortable underground.
Oh, do you? That makes sense, I guess.
I grew up in a mining city.
Oh. Where at?
It was a city called Crackhammer that was in some unspecified direction, way over in that direction.
If you remember, it's the closest city to Amman. Even though it's still far away, it's the closest city to Amman. It is one of the four large cities in Taldori.
What he said.
That's awesome.
That's great.
That's awesome. Well, I'm from a dump town pretty much. Swamp town. Lots of ruffians and thugs there, kind of living off the land forever. So,
I got a job with the town guard as soon as I was old enough to help my mom support my siblings.
that sounds nice.
Yep, they're all off leading their lives now. They're doing well.
And what do you hope to get in your lifetime? They're off doing what they dream, right? What are your hopes?
This right here. Adventuring and seeing things like this.
Nice. All right.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So if Swag, so yeah, what was your check?
It was 13.
13. Okay, so
Yeah.
as you get onto the island, the bushes are extravagant. Just the way it's almost if a contractor made this place
Wow.
to look beautiful, but it's all natural. look a little bit, and you find a purple as you like kind of scouring around. You notice that there is a purple. Hold on, wait, my phone. I think my phone. Hold
Purple
on.
people eater.
Yeah, purple. It's called a purple people. Blah, 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 blah. Just like that. Just like that.
Oh, good. Okay.
But you find a purple flower that kind of the flower looks like there's four petals that fold onto themselves. So yeah, it's like a imagine how roses how they fold out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Imagine if instead of folding out they folded inside onto themselves.
Cool.
And there are like um, three little what are they called? Not dandelion. Never mind. It's a purple plant that kind of folds onto himself,
Okay.
and there are about three of those. If you want to pick them up,
I would. Yeah.
yeah, those just look interesting. You can make a nature check to see if you recognize them.
Okay. Yeah. I'll make a nature check and see if they're familiar to me.
Yeah,
Um. 8.
8. No, not really.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I'll take them and place them in my bag.
Uh,
As
try one
I
more time.
mean,
Try to
yeah.
send this picture. Hold on.
Do it.
Low battery. God damn it. All right. Continue. What are you saying?
No. I was gonna hoping Gavin as we were. Uh.
You guys push on a little bit. Uh, you guys don't really notice any wildlife going on other than insects. Like the insects aren't bad. If the most thing you do the majority of insects you do see are fireflies, and there are butterflies that seem to pass you every so often. That seem to pass you every so often with beautiful, vibrant wings with mixtures of purple, greens, and blacks, and very beautiful and elegant uh, features. Um, the insects themselves, as you guys pass a large, not large, like a moss covered rock, you see that there is a long centipede that is currently wrapping itself around this basketball sized rock. It's fully wrapping itself around the rock, and the the shell, I guess you could say, of the centipede is a vibrant, almost uh, hallucinogenic uh, texture to it. So vibrant, almost like hippie. You know what I'm talking about? What is that called exactly?
Tie
Uh.
dye?
Yeah, almost like a tie dye
Okay.
type shell to it, and it just kind of scurries off as you guys get close. But you guys get close to this. It's a giant stone, and uh, like a very like sorry, a stone that's kind of planted into the ground, and it kind of rounds up to the top, almost like a thin egg, and it there's some writing on it.
Is this writing something we understand?
What languages do you know?
Common and Sylvan.
Common and dwarf.
Swego, you would know this actually.
Wow, that's lucky.
Yeah, it's a Sylvan,
Now,
and
curious. Did you have that before I chose this language? Was that
no, I
okay?
did not.
Okay, I was just curious.
I did not. You just happened to pick a weird language for some reason,
That's awesome.
and it worked out. So, I actually forgot. That's why I asked you what languages you knew,
Oh right, yeah.
because I forgot what language you knew. But it it's essentially about 4 lines of text in Sylvan, and you know Sylvan, Suegus. So you've heard the way Sylvan is. You not much spoken. You understand what it says when spoken, but you also mostly read. But you know the way Sylvan is spoken. It is spoken in a very fluidic motion, and there's no hard cuts to the like hard
Oh,
syllables.
yeah, okay.
It's all very fluid motion when you speak, almost as if all words are one.
Crazy.
Yeah, and and it says, I'm all right. It says, "Here lies guardian of the forest. For all life he protects, for all death he wards. May you rest in peace."
Okay. That's I will read this off to Hope and Gavin as we're standing there. Here lies the guardian of the forest. All life he protects, all death he wards. May you rest in peace. So this seems like some kind of, I don't know. It says may you rest in peace, as if it's like a gravestone or something of the guard. I don't know. Um,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's what I get
Yeah.
immediately from it. But man, the guardian of the forest. And you said it was a stone, a big stone.
Yeah, it was a big stone. It's carved. The message is carved
Right.
into the stone.
Um,
I think this is a place we shouldn't really disturb.
yeah, right. That's
If I can get a perception check from all you guys.
Non-natural 20.
nice. I got 4.
Okay. Uh, Gavin.
Gov.
Gavin. Thank you. Uh, as Swega's kind of like reading off this message to himself over and over again, you kind of take a look around and you notice that above the water there are in all varying levels, but there are small lights that are popping up. Small like balls of lights that are no bigger than about half the size of like a baseball size. So like a golf ball. Small little lights are just popping up. Here and there, there's one and another behind you, one in front of you over the water. They're slowly popping up. So there's about 5 of them currently.
I'm gonna point these out to Suega.
Oh,
Keep reading it quietly to yourself. Keep reading it.
here lies guardian of the forest. For all life he protects. For all death he wards. May you rest in peace. Here lies guardian of the forest. For all life he protects.
Okay, calm down, calm down.
As you read it for a third time, correct? No,
Yes.
no, you read it once, another time to him, once again.
And the 4th
Pretty
time.
sure
Yeah.
4th time. So the 4 stay there, and you notice that as you started the 5th one, more lights started forming, but didn't quite coalesce.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
And then I'm just gonna throw my arms up and to the top of the ceiling, and I'm gonna like speak in a very loud tone. Here lies the guardian of the forest. For all life he protects. For all death he wards. May you rest in peace.
All the lights stay the same. Another one
Oh,
pops up,
damn
but
it.
all butterflies and all uh, uh, fireflies quickly scatter away from you,
Uh-oh.
and you're left there with 5 luminescent balls kind of around you guys.
All right, that didn't work. Not what I was thinking, but all right, that's fine.
If I can get an investigation check.
16.
12.
Okay, so uh, Suega kind of thinking to yourself, maybe each word. So you're like guardian, nothing pops up. You're like lies, nothing pops up, and he's just having a fun time with that. Hope, and you notice that if you look on the ground next to the stone itself, there are various flowers, and there are certain I wouldn't call them knickknacks, but I would call them small. Uh,
Like tokens?
yeah, like there's a polished stone that is like a almost obsidian polished stone that is placed there. Another one is a carved stone into a heart. There are other various stones that are in cute, nice little placements all around this stone, this giant stone.
In any sort of order, or just kind of in the
They're
same
yeah,
area?
they're just kind of all right in front of the stone. So they're almost like in paying respects.
Okay.
From my background as a soldier, I have some sort of insignia of rank. I'm not sure exactly what I would get from captain of the guard.
Uh, if you go to your background, the
Yeah,
equipment the equipment you have, I think that's your insignia, correct?
yeah, it says insignia of rank.
Okay, so you would have something. You would have a like small like medallion, not medallion, but like small medal that like proves that you are town guard. That so you are part of the militia, not militia, part of the army of Crackhammer. So you would have one of those. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take that out and set it with the rest of the stones.
Okay. You set it down. The uh the lights seem to more fluently move up and down. So like the lights that are currently above the water are instead of standing like still, they're kind of like flowing more, waving back and forth a little bit more. And you notice that the the birds, not birds, but the insects and the small butterflies that Swega just yelled at are coming back, and they're seem to be more prominent than they were a minute ago.
All right. Well, as long as he doesn't yell and scare him away again.
Okay.
Um, so again, you should probably set the stone back down and pay your respects.
Um, I'm gonna pull out of my bag, and I'll nod to Hope and Gavin, and I'll pull out of my bag a rabbit's foot, and I'll lay it down on the ground, in front of the stone as well, and I'll say a little prayer to myself, to the guardian of the forest, saying, "Hey, protect us while we're in this forest. Uh, keep us safe from harm." And that's it. So.
As you place the thing down, the the lights that were around you, the five lights that you had, are now coming closer, and they as they come closer, they're about 5 feet from you at this point, kind of surrounding you. They're starting to
Both of us?
um, both of you guys, yes, they're starting to almost dance around you, like like the they're doing the arch as they hit, not hit, but as they bounce almost in a dancing pattern around you. The the lights all change color vibrantly, like a lava lamp almost, in a very fluidic um, manner. I need all of you, or both of you, to make a wisdom check.
6.
Sorry. What? My.
So just roll straight wisdom.
Okay. For some reason, my character sheet just reverted back to its state when we just began once again, so I lost everything I wrote down once again.
Oh my gosh, you might want to just print out a real one and
That's
then
what I'm
use it.
thinking.
Yeah. I apologize. I truly do.
Um, 17.
Okay, so uh Swega, you've done reading in your life, correct?
Indeed, lots of reading.
So you've read a lot of things, especially about Sylvan because you know the language.
Yes.
You've you've heard stories, and you've heard about something called the Fae.
Yes.
You've heard that the Fae is a separate realm, separate dimension, almost a plane of existence, whatever you want to call it. But it is separate from the mortal plane. It is also the birthplace of Sylvan and many creatures, and the essence of nature itself lies in the Fae.
Yes.
And you also have known that there are places on the mortal plane that where where the Fae and the mortal plane are closer than other realms. So in other places, the Fae might be closer connected to the mortal plane than others. And you kind of using your intuition kind of think to yourself that this is definitely one of those.
Definitely, yeah.
Uh, uh, I need all of you guys. Actually, no, I don't. As these lights are dancing around you, almost in like a hopping uh, manner, uh, they're the butterflies and the smaller, beautiful insects are starting to like slowly buzz around you. Not buzz, but like flutter around you, and the grass from the ground starts getting torn out of the ground, and some of the shrubbery, you start worrying a little bit. The shrubbery, wait, what? Uh, as it continues, almost like a tornado, the wind in the room, you notice that the water around you is starting to turn. Everything is starting to turn. Wait, until all of the grass and all of the plant life in this area is completely enveloped in what it seems to be a tornado of of life and nature itself.
And we're stuck
Even
right in the middle of this.
stuck in the middle, there's although there it's all around you, you know you notice that there's no wind. You are not getting blown. Nothing. Even though it is a tornado, it is not scary, feeling endangered at all. As it's
How
slowly,
close around us is this?
it's about 5 feet from you, so it's very close. As as it goes, you all you blink for a second, and you're standing back into back where you were in front of the stone. Everything's fine. The lights are gone. The the you still see a butterfly. All of your things are still there. Seems to be back to where you came.
Do I see anything that's different from when we were once there?
You looking at the stone right now, you check at the stone. The words seem to be the same. Everything's your guys' offerings seem to be the same. Nothing seems to changed. As you
Very
guys as
strange.
you guys look at the stone for a second, kind of questioning yourself, you turn around. As you turn around, you see a figure. Very intimidating figure. Not in the scary sense, intimidating
Powerful.
in a powerful, emotional way. Um, you see what it seems to be a humanoid shaped male made of made of wood, not conjoined in as one, more like the there seems to be some kind of air combining it. So its arm isn't connected to its torso, It's more of a floating branch, and if you played Skyrim and I think you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yep.
Uh, so you have this entity of pure nature standing in front of you. Um, as you guys both turn, it looks to you, and in Sylvan, it says, "You have sorry, fuck, sorry, ruined it." uh, it says, "You have called. I have answered."
Are you the guardian of the forest?
I am. I died here many years ago.
And you still protect the forest today?
Today and forever.
Well,
You have called me, and I have answered. I would not answer to a person who did not respect rest itself. And I thank you for that. And he gives a slight bow.
I will.
You can see
Yeah. Uh,
you can
sorry.
see
I
that. Yeah.
I bow as well.
Yep.
Um. Uh, so as 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 you get as you start focusing on him, you see that there are various not insects, but like beautiful butterflies that are immediately attracted to him and almost blowing away in this fluidic uh, entity. It's astonishing. It's breathless and bliss. Uh, she speaks in Sylvan again, uh, hoping you don't really understand, but Swego, you do. um, he reaches out a hand and um, he says, "Do you accept?"
Yes, I do.
Hoping all you hear is a weird fluidic language, and Swega say, I do accept."
I just follow his lead and give a nod.
As he acknowledges you, um, you see a very almost dance like are motions from this entity, and as this as he does this fluidic arm motion, almost as if running around a sphere, almost working around an invisible sphere in front of him. Uh, Various insects and wind um, come around in the circle, and you see that there is two two small objects that are floating around in this sphere, and he stops, puts them, catches them both in his hand, and then hands them to you in a very respectful, bowing, hands out, and having you get a closer look at the stone. It's a small egg-like uh, sphere. It's completely polished, not hand polished, but naturally smooth all around, and it's looks almost crystal-like. If the best way to explain it, if moss became a rock, that's what it would look like, and
Okay.
it you could see through it, but it's this dense green and white and black
Okay.
stone that looks amazing. And he steps back again, and he does another bow.
Thank you.
I'll
And
respond to Sylvan as well. Thank you.
um, and again, you blink your eyes, and that tornado happens again, and clears up, and you're back.
Okay. Wow, Hope and Gavin. That was amazing.
That was incredible.
We just talked to interacted with um I'm gonna say a god, but a guardian of some very powerful spirit. Um, that that was amazing. You said there was two items.
Yeah, the two stones that he gave each
Oh,
of you.
two stones. I see. Okay,
Yes, he
both
gave each of you. Yeah,
both
each
like
of you one.
similar.
Yeah, they're both the exact same,
Okay.
but they they look like egg-shaped, very smooth, perfectly smooth stone that it's see-through, but it seems like they're the color of moss and the look of moss looks to be inside of it. So
Right. Yeah.
if there was a crystal with moss inside of it, then that's what it would look like.
Okay.
It looks so beautiful. I would almost have you roll not to cry. You know?
Constitution save.
Yeah, yeah, not to cry.
That was intense. I uh can I make an Arcana check and about this orb?
Yeah, go for it. It's they're rocks. They're
Oh,
not orbs,
rocks,
they're
rocks.
rocks.
Right, that's what I meant. 21.
Yeah. You know that it's not magic based.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's not arcane.
it's religion based. I
You
don't
would
know.
know you would know it's not religion based
Okay, okay,
either.
okay.
You would deduce that is nature based.
Nature
So
based. That makes sense.
so just to inform you, like arcane magic, holy magic, and nature magic are all separate things.
Okay, Arcana is magic, and then religion
Uh,
is the holy, and then
yes,
nature is
na-
obviously its own.
yeah, nature. So like
Okay.
druids use nature space spells.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so in my Dungeoneer's pack is a tinderbox, and
Okay.
that's just like a small container of real light things to start a fire, correct?
I would think so. Yes.
Yeah.
So would that be a good place to store this stone?
If you were to empty it out, yeah,
Yeah, how big is this stone? I,
it's about the size of an egg.
oh, okay, you said an egg. Okay.
So I'm
I
gonna
was
leave
envisioning, never mind. Just that's perfect.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
leave enough of the tinder in there to like cushion it, but take
mm,
out enough to where it'll fit in the box.
okay. So you properly, gently, and put it in the box, and you put it in your bag.
Um I don't have a special place to put it. I'll just put it in my bag.
Which bag?
My regular one. I don't I could use the bag of holding or whatever it is, but I'm not sure about it yet, so I'll just,
Okay.
you know.
So you put it in your normal bag.
Yeah.
It looked quite weird because Swega has two satchels on.
You're right,
Current
it does.
He currently has two satchels on.
That's true.
God.
Good point.
Yeah, you look kind of funny.
I look a little weird. All right. I'll take it.
Uh, um,
I guess we'll head back into the water and swim. I don't know if there's anything else that we need from here. This was pretty substantial. Um,
Yeah, I think we will leave this place to as it is.
yeah.
okay, so you continue on and go back down, come back up. You guys are at where the road or the cave split.
Do you want to check left, open?
We can take a look.
Okay. We'll take a peek left.
Okay. You guys go left and go on for a little bit, and you notice that the cave turns right, and it opens up to a very wide almost like circular, not circular, like around, like where the cave would end, like it's rounded. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So it looks like the cave is end, and there is some kind of figure at the back of the cave.
Figure as in what?
It looks humanoid.
Okay.
Like slouched or laying
It
down?
it looks laying down. Looks like it's almost in a fetal position.
Okay.
Can't can't point anything specifically, but yes.
Alright, I'm gonna get my shield out. Not my weapon, just my shield, and approach slowly.
Okay.
All right.
You start approaching slower and slower, about 30 feet from it, and you being able to see, notice that it is human and it's not moving, but it is in seems to be like torn clothes, like torn rags, stuff like that.
I'm going to reach out and rest my free hand on his shoulder.
You touch the human, and it's cold. You turn it over, and it's dead.
Ooh.
It is a male, short hair, brown, blue eyes. Looks like he's about 30s, give or take, and he currently has a short sword through his stomach.
I'm gonna quickly um, go up on my knee and look around and make sure I haven't missed anything and just waiting for us.
You look around, and there is nothing. The cave is dark, silent, and
It's
there's only like a
gross.
subtle,
See that?
every so often, drop of water. You do see some blood under the body.
I'm going to remove the short sword from his stomach and set it on the floor beside him.
Uh, because you are a dwarf, I'm gonna make you make a investigation check on the sword.
Okay. Five.
God. What?
It's awful.
Okay. You pick up the sword and place it aside, and you turn him over, and been looks like he's been dead for about, give or take, a month.
Wow.
Jeez. What do you think? So I guess should we leave him here or take him outside of the cave and try to bury him?
I was thinking we should probably bury him.
Okay. I'm going to lap off the sword and strap it to the side of my pack
Okay.
and pick him up. Says I doubt after being dead for a month he weighs very much.
Low to nothing. You pick him up, and he's very, very light. You guys just head back.
If there's nothing else
Yeah.
in this end of the cave here,
Um,
can I make like a search? Is it?
you want to search him?
I would like to just like search the cave if there's anything inside.
Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead and make a
Um,
go ahead and make a perception check.
oh, perception. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I get confused with other versions of D&D.
Yeah.
17.
17. Uh, you know that you kind of look to the sides of where you found him, that there are a couple scratch marks on the walls himself.
Can I make a investigation or some other kind of check to like discern what kind of scratch marks these like
Uh,
what animal
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
made these scratch
yeah.
marks?
Go for it. Make a investigation check.
Okay. 18.
Um, you it definitely came from a large beast.
Okay.
They the claw marks look quite similar to something of like dog scratches or wolf scratches,
Okay. Yeah.
something along those lines.
Okay. That's all I need.
Yep. I think we're ready to go now.
Yep.
So you guys head back out, go exit the cave. You guys are now standing in front of the cave.
Unless you think there's a specific place we need to take him, let's just dig a hole. I mean,
Is how soft is the dirt outside this cave?
oh, good point.
It's
Because I know dirt is fairly soft near water. So if we went like back towards the giant puddle, we might be able to bury him easier. Unless it's fairly soft here.
you would be able to bury him easier, but um, given enough time, because you guys are not in a rush, given time, you could bury him if you would like to.
All right, let's do that.
Sounds good.
Do you guys want to bury him just outside, or
Um, to the side of the opening of the cave.
okay? So you guys take about a good hour or so to make a hole and properly bury this man.
And just above where we buried him, on the stone face on the side of the cave, I want to take the short sword that he had in him and sort of like etch a cross.
Okay, across.
Yeah,
Uh,
nothing fancy, just the two lines.
uh, just to just to inform you a little bit, so, in the multiverse of like D&D stuff like that, there are many holy symbols.
That's true.
So a cross wouldn't particularly mean anything, but if it was a sketching of some type of deity, like a symbol of of a specific deity, then that might be something.
Could sketch an egg. I don't know what the symbol of the nature guardian is, but well, um, I don't really. I mean, I could make a religion check and or insight, and I
If you want to, you can.
yeah.
Yeah, let's each try an insight check.
No, it would be a religion check.
Religion check. Oh, is there? There is religion down there. Okay, yeah, let's try that.
So what are we trying it for exactly?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, Peyton. What are we rolling for exactly? Trying to figure out a type of deity
An
that
appropriate symbol to mark above his grave. Appropriate religious symbol.
I did not. I got a critical fail.
I got a 12.
Um, uh, one second. Uh,
I mean, I could like turn to the religion page and like read them, but
you remember the first one that comes to mind, and the are hoping you remember the first one that comes to mind. Actually the latest one you saw was um, in the Temple of Pelor earlier earlier this week. You saw various symbols of the sun,
Okay.
and
So
yeah,
I try to make a simple image of the sun.
okay. You sketch a makeshift sun into a tree, correct? The nearest tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so you makeshift a sun into the tree.
and I would like to just take a couple minutes and just round up some flowers, um, and place it on top of the grave.
Uh, Easily enough, you found the most beautiful flowers in the vicinity and place them in the most respectable place you can.
Awesome. All right.
And
Do you want
on
to?
that note,
Yeah.
I think we'll end it for today.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure where Xander went, but you missed
I
out.
yeah, he did. What do you guys think?
I That was awesome,
That was
all
crazy.
aspects of it. Because when I first started playing D&D, I was like all for like combat 97% of the time.
Hmm.
But I've realized that there's a lot more to it, and especially with you, I haven't actually had DMs do something where I don't want to say like nothing was accomplished, but they feel like everything needs to work towards our goal, and
Right.
just little side things like that, where it's just appreciating something wonderful. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you. I
Well,
try.
I appreciate you letting me join the group, and I'm really excited to get to play with you guys some more because that was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I was totally excited too. Uh, you guys probably caught on what happened. If you guys want to talk about that a little bit, I would love to hear what you guys are thinking.
Okay.
About this scenario right here.
Yeah, just about everything. I just wanna hear what you. I sometimes I like to get where,
Ah,
like to
yeah.
get into the minds of the players because as the DM, I know everything,
Right.
so it's kind of hard to make decisions while when you know everything. You know?
Yeah. Like we're listening to player characters talk as well gives can they can come up with some really good ideas if you just listen to them like
Yeah, yeah.
talk.
I really do. I really like to. So if you guys wanna kind of give me where you guys are at right now, I would love that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I would confirm my suspicions, but we found the man in some tattered clothes, ripped up clothes. I can
Yeah.
only assume that he was the one who made the marks, as in maybe a werewolf of some kind or some kind of beast that turns shape. Um, why he had a sword through him, I'm not particularly sure at the moment, unless someone
Maybe
like
he had been hunted.
maybe, yeah. We only saw one set of tracks leading, at least as far as I can tell, to this cave. Unless the guardian, I mean, I don't think the guardian would use a sword or anything, but I don't know.
Maybe if
Um,
our suspicions are correct about him being some sort of lycanthrope, there could be some special silver properties with that short sword.
yep.
Cough, cough. Five. Rolled five.
Yeah, that was. It's
Unfortunate. Um, I don't even know like what this egg of nature is going to do. Um, I'm intrigued about it. That was like in my mind that was like an amazing image and encounter we were having, and it was fantastic. Um, but I don't. I have at least right now I have no clue how to use it. So
Okay.
yeah. I I think it's something I will definitely hold on to, and at some point there might be some sort of scholar that we can amaze with it, and let him take a look and maybe get um, his help with something else if we needed it, or maybe the sage if he's so into nature.
that's
Maybe
true.
his interest in it would help us get
Yeah,
random help.
he lives here as well. He might have some kind of information on that. Or we can definitely ask him about the guardian of the forest if he has any lore on that. Um,
Yeah, definitely.
I was thinking maybe the orb is some kind of object to either summon help or um, call upon some kind of protector. I don't something like that. I'm not sure.
Oh, hey, I think Xander's back on. I don't know if you guys want to, but I will continue all night. I really will too. I love D&D so much. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna message him, see if he's on. I don't know. Are you guys totally done?
I'm feeling pretty done. I need to get some dinner.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, now he's off.
And he's off. Yeah,
Well, you know,
it's fine.
but
Anything you guys like want to see more of? Like if you want to see more like exploration stuff like that, like we just did. Uh,
um, hmm. I mean, I'm loving all the aspects. I love having at least a fight every now and then to keep,
yeah,
and I messaged you this. I messaged this to you earlier. Just like I like that sense of danger, um,
yeah, yeah,
to like be in places like yeah maybe we shouldn't be here and we got to be really careful because
yeah.
these guys could probably wreck us.
See, because personally, I put combat last,
Right.
and I put like social and exploration the highest.
Right.
So you might want to tell me like, hey, we should fight more because I enjoy a lot of lore and a lot of character building. So yeah,
Things like it doesn't have to be like combat wise, but like encounters of like the first thing that just pops in my head is like maybe sneak like an encounter of like sneaking into somewhere to steal an object and get out without being seen.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
things are fun to do as well. Um,
hmm I have, dude. Don't
oh,
even
good,
worry.
good.
Don't even worry at all.
You
I got
have
some.
all right.
I got some stuff for you.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anything else? Any comments? Anything? I'm willing to take anything you guys are willing to say. I want to listen to.
Hmm. Nothing at the moment.
Okay. All right then. Till next time.
Awesome.
All right. See ya, man.
Oh, experience really quick
Oh, let's see.
for the hag
Well,
and the other stuff.
yeah. You might want to write this down on a different piece of paper because just in case it, I don't know,
Yeah,
some maybe like Google, like maybe like Word or something.
something like that.
Uh, what did you have previously? Like 500 XP.
Yes.
So you would have got another 300 XP from the hag,
500, 7, 800 now.
and I would give a another 100 XP to you and Hogan Hopin.
So what is level 2? I mean 3. What is level 3?
Level 3 is 900.
Yes. I am now level 3.
Yeah, you are.
That's exciting. Is Peyton level 3 too, or is
Yeah,
he?
he would be level 3 as well.
Okay.
So you might want to like text him and tell him that he's level 3 now.
Oh, did he get off?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I'll text him. Yeah, I didn't realize he
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
I will definitely text him. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great session. Thank you.
No problem, man. Anytime. All right. Talk to you later.
See ya. Xander missed a bunch. He wasn't on when we came back the whole time. Because probably his family told him that he needed to do something as he went out to like get a drink of water or whatever, and then he was stuck. So okay, but that was fun. We went into the this cave, and you probably heard some of it from this other side, but he got in contact with the guardian of the forest, and we gave him some offerings, and he approached us and materialized himself, and then um, no, something like that. But um, he gave us these little eggs, these little like egg stones, like green crystal stones, and I was like, I have no clue what to do with this. What's an egg? Could hatch something, but it's crystal stone. I don't know. Fix what? How do I fix them? And I can't. I mean, they're connected. I can't really push them as you're doing.
I always thought that they weren't good.
I was getting nervous because we're like, let's go adventuring, because Xander wasn't there, and I was like, I still have 3 hit points and no spells left. It's like, let's be careful.
Yeah.
I have a fireball spell I can use, very little one.
What's a flash what we do?
3 hit points. Not good.
Wait, so what?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And then now now we're level 3.
Ooh.
I think this is the highest I've ever leveled up in any D&D session,
Why?
because we've never been able to play that long to like actually level up. So, oh, I'm still recording. Oops. Let's stop.